We got some breaking news on the Fed, in fact, not about rates. Let's bring in Steve LIesman with the headlines. Steve?
Kelly, thanks. The Federal Reserve's Inspector General out with a report on Atlanta Federal Reserve Bank President Raphael Bostic dating back to 2022 when it came to disclosure about his trades, and the IG finding that Bostic violated Federal Reserve trading rules, both the Federal Reserve Board and the Bank of Atlanta. Bostic violated rules on trading during the blackout period, financial disclosures, and prohibited holdings, the IG found. There is no evidence, however, the IG said, that Bostic used confidential information to make these trades, and they did not find specific conflicts of interest. They did verify Bostic's claim that he relied on third-party managed accounts. This came out in 2022 when these charges were originally made. He said he was not aware of what the third party was doing. The IG finding that Bostic was nevertheless responsible for ensuring the trades complied with the rules. Bostic, the IG said, created, quote, an appearance of acting on confidential information and a, quote, appearance of conflict of interest. The investigation is now closed, and they're referring this matter to the board for any further action. Tyler?
Just quickly, Steve, on this. So is he a current voting member? Would this affect anything about the composition, the vote, the makeup of the Fed for next week's decision or in the near term?
I don't believe so. I'm just double checking that. I should have checked that before we got on. I don't believe he's a voter this year. I could be wrong about that, but it shouldn't. It depends on what the board does, is all I can tell you. I'm sorry, I'm not getting. I don't have that information in front of me, but
I don't think
it depends on what the board does.
So, have there been historical correlates here, and what's happened in those cases, which is a circular way of asking what's likely to happen to Bostic?
I don't know of another case like this, Tyler. There have been, and I believe there's still, open investigations against Robert Kaplan. I'm not sure what happened with that. There was a similar issue with Eric Rosengren. I believe that investigation was closed as well, but he had already left the board, left the bank at that time.
All righty. Steve, thank you very much for that breaking news. We appreciate it.
And he is a voting member this year.
He is a voting member.
Yes.
Interesting.
Very interesting.